close your eyes and imagine standing in the desert at night. The air is cool, the stars stretch endlessly above you, and in the distance, you see them, towering silhouettes, rising from the sands like mountains carved by human hands. The pyramids of Egypt, silent, eternal, and mysterious. Tonight, we will wander through their history together, letting the story guide you into rest and dreams. Thousands of years ago, long before our modern cities or machines, ancient Egypt was already thriving along the Nile River. The river gave life to the land, its floods bringing fertile soil, turning the desert into fields of abundance. From this prosperity rose a civilization obsessed with the eternal. Life, death, and the afterlife were not separate chapters, but one continuous journey. And at the center of that belief stood the pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu, remains one of the most extraordinary creations of humankind. Imagine the sight: blocks of limestone, each weighing several tons, dragged across the sands by thousands of workers. Some were skilled laborers, some farmers working during the flood season, all united in the service of a king who believed his spirit would live forever. Slowly, stone by stone, the pyramid climbed toward the heavens. Legends say that more than 2 million blocks were used to raise the Great Pyramid, aligned so precisely with the stars that even modern engineers marvel at the accuracy. The base alone covers an area so vast it could fit several football fields. And yet, for all its size, it was not built for glory in life, but for the passage into death. For the Egyptians, the pyramid was not a tomb, but a gateway, a stairway to eternity. Picture the desert sun setting over Giza. The golden light falls across the pyramid's smooth sides, casting long shadows into the sands. Around it, priests chant, incense burns, and treasures are prepared for the afterlife. Statues, jewels, food, even boats were placed within, all to accompany the pharaoh on his eternal voyage. To them, death was not an end, but the beginning of something far greater. The mystery deepens when we look inside. Narrow tunnels descend into chambers hidden deep in the stone heart of the pyramid. The air is cool, still, and silent. Hieroglyphs speak of gods and journeys beyond the horizon. One can imagine torches flickering against walls as priests moved in solemn processions. The pharaoh, lying in his sarcophagus, surrounded by guardians carved in gold. The pyramid was both fortress and temple, designed to protect his spirit for eternity. And yet, the pyramids were more than monuments to kings. They were symbols of Egyptian knowledge, mathematics, astronomy, and engineering all united in their creation. The sides of the pyramids align almost perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Some believe they mirror the stars of Orion's belt, linking earth to sky. For the Egyptians, heaven and earth were reflections of one another, and the pyramids were the bridge between them. But time, like the desert wind, is relentless. Centuries passed. Dynasties rose and fell. The smooth outer casing stones that once shone like white marble were stripped away, leaving the rough core visible today. Treasure hunters looted chambers, sands buried roads, and the once bustling necropolis grew silent. Yet still the pyramids stand, against storms, against wars, against the endless passing of years, they endure. Close your eyes tighter now. Imagine walking through the desert at night, once more. The stars glow brightly above, just as they did for the Egyptians thousands of years ago. The pyramids rise before you, timeless, unshaken. In their shadow, history becomes dream, and dream becomes silence. And as you drift into sleep, let the pyramids remind you, some things are eternal. Perhaps your dreams tonight will carry you through golden halls, past towering statues, into a world where the Nile still flows beneath the gaze of ancient gods. Before you fade fully into rest, one last whisper. If you've enjoyed this journey into Egypt, subscribe so we could travel together through more forgotten worlds. And leave a comment below. If you could explore just one pyramid tonight, which would it be? Now let go. Sleep well, dream deep, and rest beneath the stars of Egypt.